It's time for another version 2. What up guys, it's your boy Cielshock from CTUSA Mini4wd Racing Squad, and I'm a teacher here in Noobworx. And before I start my video, I'll say shout out to all the Guese riders in the Philippines. Thank you for all your service for bringing all the Mini4wd drive racers to their Mini4wd drive racing centers. Thank you all. And also, I want to say shout out to Sonic Boom. If you're looking for a commentator drop, they have two versions, the Sonic Boom version 1 and the Sonic Boom version 2, which it's time for another review. I've been tossing this like crazy, but we'll have a review of the Sonic Boom version 2. This is the purple one. We are going to test it out to old motors as usual, and we are going to break in a brand new motor. Since I've been building like crazy lately, we're gonna break in a brand new motor using this Sonic Boom version 2. Let's check it out. Let's go. Alright, so we are going to review the Sonic Boom version 2 today. And here's the version 1, just a quick comparison. At the naked eye, you can see that the Sonic Boom version 1 is a clear colored drop, and this one is purple. We are going to test this today. We are going to use it on an old motor, and then we're going to see how much gains we're going to get. And we are going to use this for breaking in a brand new motor. Some people say that the clear version is better for break-in, and then the purple version is good as a turbo drop when you're trying to get gains from your old motor during the race, so you get that extra kick. So now, for now, we are going to try this out on this old motor that we have over here. This is my new Super 1 build. And I have an old atomic tune motor over here. But this one is clean, so we are not gonna do that for now. We are going to use this old atomic tune 1. As you can see, this is pretty old. This is an atomic 1 motor. So after that, we are going to use it here. So this one is a very old motor. We are going to test it out without a drop first. We are going to check what is the speed for this. Excuse me for my old speed checker. This is very old, but it's accurate. We're gonna use this without a drop first. This is my NC2500 Pro charger. We are going to use my Neo Champs batteries. I have 1.54, 1.55 voltage for my Neo Champ over here. We are going to use that 1.55 for our Atomic Tune 1. Alright, so let's use this one without the drop first. You guys might be wondering why I'm using Super 1. I'm going to use this to upcoming race for the Hobby Town. This is a 4:1 gear ratio, Atomic Tune 1. We're going to test it out. Let me remind you guys that this speed checker is very loud, so if you guys are wearing headset, please lower your volume because it's going to be really loud, okay? Let's test it out. Alright, so as you can see, at 1.54 volts, 1.55 is 29 kilometers per hour, which is still pretty good for an old motor with a 4:1 gear ratio. So that's still good. So now we're going to use the same voltage with this batteries. Let's take this off so we don't get confused. We're still going to use 1.54 or 1.55, but we are going to use a drop. We're going to use the sonic boom just right there, not too much, just on the commutator spot. We're not going to try put too much. Then the voltage will be 1.54 or 1.55 in between that ratio. And let's see how much gains we're going to get. Earlier, we only got 29 kilometers per hour. That's already good for a 4:1 gear ratio. So let's check it out. Again, if you have a headset, please lower your volume. It's going to be loud. All right. So as you can see, from 29 kilometers per hour, it ended up being 32 kilometers per hour. So with the same voltage, same motor, it's old, but with the drop, we have 3 kilometers per hour gain, which is pretty good for our top speed. So we have that kick. So now we are going to test this 2024 Japan Cup Torque Tune 2 that we have right here. This is what we're gonna use now, so we can double check. This one is atomic tune, obviously probably like 30 more is older, or this is like the millennial and this is the Gen Z motor. This is new. Let's check the speed without a drop first. Let's see like what's the voltage of the battery, so we can have an even voltage for the testing. This is atomic tune 2 again, 2024 J Cap, 4:1 gear ratio without the sonic boom version 2 drop. The voltage is 1.5. We're gonna use 1.51. So we can use the 1.52. This is 1.52. Let's see. Again, if you're wearing a headset, please do, because it's gonna be loud. So in 1.52, we have the atomic tune to 2024, 30 kilometers per hour without the sonic boom drop. 1.52 voltage. So we are going to try to get the same voltage for these batteries, 1.52. But first we need to put a drop right in the commutator, like what we did on the atomic tune. I don't want to put too much. Do that. All right. This one's 1.51, and then it hits 1.52. So we're using that, so we have the same voltage. Oops. Turn it on right away by accident. Alright, there you go. As you can see, it's 31, so there's 1 kilometer gain, but this motor is quite new, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Let's put a little bit more and try it one more time just to make sure it's accurate. We'll push it again to 1.52. Just want to make sure that it's the same reading, but this is quite new compared to the atomic tune. So with my conclusion, by using this Sonic Boom version 2, as you can see, this is a very old motor, and it basically revived the motor and have a 3 kilometers per hour gain compared to this one that only have a 1 kilometer per hour gain. But we are going to test it one more time. This one again hits 1.52 right there. I switch on the switch by accident. Alright, now we're gonna be sure that it's not turned on until we locked it, and we're testing it one more time. Alright, so we basically have the same result. So for a brand new motor that was just broken in, they only add 1 kilometer per hour, which is good enough to have that extra kick, right? So there's the 2 of them. Now we have a brand new motor over here that we are going to break in. Let me find a pinion gear that I can use. Maybe I'll use this brand new one. So we have again the Japan Cup 2024 Torque Tune 2. I'm gonna open this bad boy. Not even gonna try to clean it. Just gonna break it in as is. Oop, that's an old pinion gear, which is no good. We're going to try. Use this carbon instead, so I'll remember. Alright, this is the new one. Put the old ones aside so we don't mix it. Alright, so what I use is I use my MC3000. I mean my MC2500 Pro. What I'm gonna do is a brutal break-in. This is gonna be a different kind of break-in compared to the usual break-in that people use, so don't try this at home. But before I do that, I'm just gonna show you that I put this alligator clips over here and I put it on a motor holder. That's it, very easy. I'm gonna test the motor first without putting a drop. Okay, so this is raw, straight out from the box. No sonic boom, no nothing. .55 volts right there. And we're gonna see how fast it is. Right out from the box. We have a 4:1 gear ratio. Medium diameter wheels. That is 22 kilometers per hour. Right now, that's pretty slow. So now we are going to break it in. This braking method I've been using, but I'm not recommending it to newbies. But if you're a newbie, if you want to try this method, just be very careful because this can burn your motor. So with my NC2500 Pro, we are going to do the motor run. We are going to use 6 volts. As you can see, 6 volts. Current is 2.0 amps. And then we're going to do 4 minutes, 6 volts. The direction will be reversed and forward. We're not going to do the auto. We're just going to do reverse and forward, okay? For now, we're going to do the reverse. Please be very careful because this motor can get really hot and you can hurt yourself. And also, this is not the safest way. But if you can afford to burn your motors or the motor being hot, because I just hold it like this, do it at your own risk. Just be careful. And we're going to run it for 4 minutes. And then I'm going to drop sonic boom right there on top. And then 2 sides. And we're just going to let it run. Again, let me remind you guys, this is not a safe method. This can burn your motors. So be careful. And this can be really, really hot. I'm doing this because I want to maximize the top speed that as much as I can. Because since this is only tune motors, I can only do so much. The reason why I don't recommend this to a lot of newbies, because one, this could be a very expensive method for your tune motors, because as I've said, you can burn your motors really quick. The lifespan of your motor will be really short. It can probably just 1 or 2 or probably just 3 races stops and it can burn your motor. But the reason why I'm using this is I want to maximize the top speed as much as top speed that I can get. Alright, so I'm gonna drop one more time. Gotta be constantly dropping here because I don't want this to burn. You have all the choice in the world to do what kind of braking method you want to use. This is just my way. So nobody's forcing you to do this kind of braking method. But if you like it, then if you can afford to buy multiple motors, then do so. One of my reasons why I'm trying to maximize as much as top speed as I can get, because you can only be fast for so much for this kind of motors. So you want to be really on that top tier fastest tune motor that you can use. If you're wondering why my tune motors are really fast, because I maximize it up to its limit, that it's like almost gonna be one-time use, because it's kind of like an all or nothing to me, because tune motors are pretty affordable here in America. So we're going towards the final minute. So I'm gonna drop it again. One minute. Got 38 seconds. I can feel the vibration now. It's kind of like trying to maximize this RPM I can get. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. So after that, we are going to go back here, and then we are going to forward. All right. In another 4 minutes. And start. I'm gonna drop more sonic boom. While I'm doing this video, I'll say shout out to High Speed Matrixx Oil and High Speed Power Cleaner. If you are looking for another commutator drop, High Speed Matrixx Oil, I have the link in the description below. And also, if you're looking for a power cleaner to clean your old motors, I got the Matrixx Power Cleaner. Also, I have the link at the description below. And also, if you're looking for another commutator drop, obviously you have Sonic Boom version 1, and also I have Devil's Piss. I have the link at the description below. If you're looking for some capes, Cape Master is the guy. Shout out Cape Master. If you're looking for CNC cutting builds, Hypertune builds, shout out. I also have his link at the description below. And for 3D printing and speed checker stuff, Guese meter, MCP, shout out. Basically everybody on this board, shout out. Shouts out to you all. Watch out for my collab with Mini Mod Garage. We are gonna release a Mini Mod Garage Cielshock sticker collab. Watch out for that. A lot of exciting stuff for Noobworx this year. Drop another one. I try to drop more so I don't burn this motor. Yeah, so I was saying I'm gonna have a collaboration with Mini Mod. We are going to release this probably summertime. I have the preview reel that I posted on YouTube, here in YouTube, and also in Facebook and Instagram. Mini Mod Garage X Cielshock sticker collab. One minute and 41 seconds. There's a lot of races that's coming up too. Shout out to all the racers and the racing centers. I'll say shout out to Tuners North Mall. They're located in North Mall, Quezon City. Tuners, look for Mr. Jason Kidd. He's the head marshal over there in the Philippines. Alright, 1 more minute. Let's drop last. More drops. Oh, I wonder how fast is this. I haven't done this method in a while. 48 seconds. Bear with me, guys. This is one of the fastest break-in method that you can do, but this is not the safest. Again, this is not the safest, guys. The motor can get really hot too, so I can feel it. 30 seconds. Getting ready for this one. 10 seconds. 9, 8, and we're done. Easy. I'm not even gonna use contact cleaner because this is just a quick one. It's still hot. I normally just rest it, but this is just a quick break-in. C on a 4-1 gear ratio. Pop this top first. Push the motor. Super 1, huh? Classic. Alright, let's try to charge the battery. Let's use this Neo Champs. Earlier, I think it was pushed to 1.56, 1.57. So we're gonna try to wait. It's perfect, so it's gonna be cold by that time. It's pushing really quick too. It's 1.5. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for a little bit while the batteries are charging. So again, there's two versions of Sonic Boom. This is the version 1. I have the link at the description below if you're curious about the video about the review in this one. But now we are reviewing the version 2. Again, a lot of people were saying that this one is good for braking and this is a good turbo drop. It gives more gains. But today we tested them. We got a lot of gains on a old motor. On the new motor though, we only got 1 plus 1. I'm pretty sure it's going to be different on different motors. But we already got in check. This is good for a turbo drop. As a turbo drop, it gives you a little boost. So we get that out of the way. Now we're just going to see if it's going to be a big difference using it as a break-in drop. Alright, so that's 155. Not being patient over here, but we're just gonna try it for 155 since there's another battery over there that can get pushed. All right, so we're gonna push it. Let's see. So at 1.55 we end up getting 27 kilometers per hour, which is earlier it was only 22. So we gained 5 kilometers per hour, which is a lot for a 4-1 gear ratio. That's amazing. But earlier we were on 1.56 and 1.57. So we're gonna try to push this battery more and we'll see. We'll see how much gain we're gonna get. And obviously we are going to drop more Sonic Boom. One last time we are going to drop our Sonic Boom here. One last time. Come on, push to 57. Give me 57 for our final try. Bar's starting to get hot. Maybe I need a fan that will cover this like that. Alright, it's not pushing a lot of 57, but it's 56. But let's do this final speed check before I go. So that's 27 kilometers per hour again. It's the same. So that's a 5 kilometers per hour gain. So I therefore conclude, final thoughts, that Sonic Boom is really good commutator drop. It can add more gains on your old motor, especially on your very, very old motor. Even though you haven't cleaned it, it will still work. But again, as I've said in my older videos, just clean your motors before racing, even though it's old. And it also good drop for new motors like this. This one's new. We got pretty much 1 kilometer gain, and then it's also a good break-in drop. If you guys are interested with Sonic Boom, I have the link at the description below. Boy is saying this. This is JR is selling this. His real name is JR. I have the link at the description below on this video. And what are your thoughts with your Sonic Boom? What if the people that experience the Sonic Boom, is it better than the version 1, or it's pretty much the same? Or is it a better turbo drop, or it's a better break-in drop? Tell me in the comments, share me your thoughts. What's your experience with the Sonic Boom? Again, if you're interested with Sonic Boom, I got the link in the description below. Shout out Amboy. Thank you for sending this product to us. Thank you so much. And for trusting us for testing it. Again, this is Cielshock from CTUSA Mini 4-wheel drive racing squad, and I'm a teacher here in Noobworx. We learn from you. You learn from us. Always race humble. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Peace.